Hey guys, this is Sylvia Dana from eXp Realty in Grand Rapids, Michigan. And
This is Julie Younger from Portland, Oregon with eXp Realty.
that's awesome. So the way that Julie and I know each other is from our book club here in Workplace with eXp Realty. And Julie, what was the first book club that you joined in on?
Think and Grow Rich.
It was Think and
was
Grow
the
Rich.
first book club. Mm-hmm.
Okay, we've been doing book club for about a year now. We did a few books before you came on. We had a couple people from California even, but you're from Portland. So what's great about that is that we meet at 9 a.m. Eastern time, and you are, Pacific time, which is 3 hours difference.
Yeah.
But you meet with us. And so anyway, I remember when you came into Think and Grow Rich Book Club, and we started there, you talked about how you had recently read Miracle Morning by Hal, what's Hal's last name?
Elrod, I think.
Hal Elrod. Okay, so there's a Miracle Morning for entrepreneurs and a Miracle Morning for real estate agents and a Miracle Morning for blah, blah, blah. But we're just talking about the original Miracle Morning. So what we're going to be doing is I read Miracle Morning too a while ago, maybe a little over a year ago. And so I knew that particular book was sort of a little catalyst for you, Julie. And I tried to do the things, implement what Miracle Morning taught, because I know it's going to be so key for me. And I have had success when I follow a plan like that, but I need it. I need it again. So this summer, I am dedicated to putting those things in practice. So Julie, I wanted you to tell us how it came about that you read Miracle Morning. When was that? And what did it do for you?
Okay. I actually, to be honest, I'm not really quite sure how I came in contact with the Miracle Morning, but it is the first book that I have read since, I guess, with eXp, since I've been with eXp.
Since you've been with eXp. When did you join eXp?
November 21st is when I moved my license.
So just this last
I've been in real estate for 50 years, but yeah, I moved my license, so November 21st. I didn't start reading and really focusing again on real estate until January, and then I read The Miracle Morning, and wow, I mean, it has definitely changed my world, all for the better.
So
How
did it change your life? What was it about it?
I started journaling. I get up early. I think and Grow Rich actually, Sylvia, was 5 a.m. my time, and then we moved it to 6 when we did 7 levels of communication. But 5 in the morning is when I got up to do Think and Grow Rich with you. And but I get up really early. It's like and that is part of this book, is how a struggling real estate agent has come back into basically,
that's okay.
How this struggling mortgage or a real estate agent comes in contact with the tools to I guess be successful again, and because he's kind of fallen off of that. So getting up early, a lot of successful people do that. So I've been started doing that. I started journaling. I've been exercising. I write my goals down in my journal every single day. So, I mean, I'm doing these things that I learned in the Miracle Morning. And I have to say, I'm super excited. I have 2 lender co-oping parties that I'm doing. Again, in this book, it explains how a mortgage broker, after a sale does a party with real estate agents, and I'm actually implementing that. I have a June 27th is our first party. I'm excited.
So just to make sure, because I haven't read it like in a while, and I really only listened to it, and so is the original Miracle Morning, is that the one that just is for everybody? Is that the one that you're reading? Or are you reading the one that's for real estate agents?
I'm reading the one that's for real estate agents.
Oh, okay. So I want to make sure we get the page. So that's the one we're going to do then.
Yeah, that's the one that I'm taking all the notes from.
Okay,
and I thought would be very beneficial to us at EXP.
Yes.
Because we are real estate
And you're gonna, and so what's great about you, Julie, is what Julie has done for us since she's been in our club is she has been so what she'll do is she'll go through the chapters we're going to cover in our masterminds that we do every Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern time. And we do it in a Zoom meeting like this. And then she'll take those notes, and then I put them in a presentation, just kind of break them out so we can see them visually. And then we just talk about the content, and we talk about how we might implement it, and then we just kind of help each other think differently about different things. So that's what we will be doing. So to just be clear, so Julie, we're going to read The Miracle Morning for Real Estate Agents. And we have read a couple books ago, The 7 Levels of Communication, which is by Michael Maher, which we love that book. And that, what's great about it, it's kind of written like a story. It's a love story for real estate agents. About Rick and Michelle, and but all the content of what we're doing and how we're implementing these things in our lives to be better realtors, better business professionals, better salespeople, to have a better referral business. Anyway, so this next book, so Hal Alrod wrote the book Miracle Morning, and then what they did with Miracle Morning for real estate agents was they took those same concepts and kind of overlaid it or integrated it with a continued story, a sequel of Rick and Michelle, right? And so what's great about, so some people have trouble with reading kind of a story and then pulling out these concepts of how we're going to utilize this in our lives. But what's great is in this mastermind with Julie taking the notes and me doing the presentation, us masterminding it all together and collaborating, is that's how we're going to put this in our minds. And, you know, and actually it does make sense. I remember, I don't know if any of you know who Tracy Lewis is in EXP, but she was a teacher like I used to be. I used to be a teacher. I taught for 7 years. And she always talks about how when she was a poor teacher trying to figure out how she was going to get rich someday, she would go to Barnes and Noble and read books, you know, for free. So for a long time and read. And that is so funny because I used to do that. I used to go to Barnes & Noble, and they don't really have like places you can see more in some of them because of people who come and sit there and read all day. And that's when I'd go there and read like as much as I could, and then I'd come back the next day and read as much as I could. But I read a book called, I think it was called something like The Enlightened Way to Wealth. The Enlightened Way to Wealth, I think it was called. And this was, I don't know how many years ago, 13, 14, 15 years ago, maybe. And there was 2 parts. One side was like the very analytical, everything charts and graphs and like information, like how-to checklists. And then the other side, so like you open the book, and on one side was this analytical sort of like left brain thing. And on the right side of the page inside the book was a story, you know, about how to implement these things, but it was in a story form. And so anyway, so I like the story. But some people, you know, who are very analytical, like, but so what's great about this mastermind is you're going to be bringing those analytics in for us. So it's very clear and we can talk about it. So anyway, so about the Miracle Morning. So that was like the first book that you said you read, Julie, that you, when you decided, okay, I've been a general contractor. I've been in the real estate industry a while, but I haven't really practiced and use my real estate license as a real estate broker, which you are, you know, in regular residential real estate, and you committed to that before the beginning of the year. And then you decided you were going to do that, and Miracle Morning was sort of the catalyst for a lot of things that have been happening. So tell me a little bit about a couple things that you picked up from Miracle Morning that you're doing now with the journaling and the getting up early. That's kind of coming into. I mean, we're halfway through the year now, so tell me a little bit about how Miracle Morning is still a part of your life.
Again, I'm committed to journaling. And just reading more and more books and information. But note cards, sending, just loving on my sphere is all that I've been doing. And just letting people know that I am a real estate agent, and I'm a hard worker, and I just love what I do. For me, I've been a general contractor also since 2005, so I know how a home is built, and so I kind of give a little extra benefit to a client who, when we're looking at houses or going to sell.
Right.
But it's just, the Miracle Morning was absolutely just changed my whole perspective on how to do business and how to reach out to my sphere, and how so important it is to take care of yourself. Mm-hmm. Because the stuff that you do to take, like exercising and eating right, and reading books and learning, and just filling your brain with knowledge of work that people, it takes a long time to write a book, and you can read a book in a short amount of time. So you take somebody's knowledge of 4 years or however long it takes to write a book, right, and you can read it in a short amount of time. So they're giving you the clip notes of being successful or whatever in a short amount of time, and I just can't get enough reading.
So Julie, you've already read this either at the beginning of the year or like right after
January.
January. So what is going to be the benefit, do you think, for you of reading it again like 6 or 7 months later?
Well, they say that you should reread the books that you've read, and what I love about our book club is that, again, it dissects everything down and into notes, and to where you can refer back and try and implement them.
And we get to talk to each other about it.
And you get to talk to each other and Mastermind. That's the best part, is the communication, the collaboration, and other people's ideas, and how you can play off of that. And EXP is amazing, and I am so thankful that I am here, and that I found you and the book club. So it's a big deal. I've done I'm closing, I have to say, on this video. This Friday I'm capping.
Awesome.
I'm capping this Friday.
You're capping this Friday, and you just joined EXP in the end of November.
Yeah, and which I didn't really start doing anything till January. So yes, I'm happy. And so my next goal now, because I still have till December 1st, I want to be an icon, because I want my 16 grand back.
Yes, get it. You can do it easy.
That's right.
Okay, awesome. So that's great. Thanks so much for sharing that. And Julie and I, we just came back from Shareholders Summit in Florida just from last week, and we got to see each other in person, and it was great seeing her in person, but I still feel like I see you, so when I saw you, I'm like, oh yeah, there you are. Hi, how you doing? So anyway, okay, well, great. So thanks so much, Julie, for sharing that. And everybody else that if you took time to watch this, thank you. And I hope that you all decide to join in with us and Mastermind starting this Friday, Miracle Morning for Real Estate Agents. Now, if you haven't read the one for real estate agents and you've just read the original Miracle Morning, that's okay. That's okay. You know, we're just pulling out the concepts from the book and we're going to talk about it. And, you know, and then if you want to get like the audio book of Miracle Morning for Real Estate Agents too, to kind of, you know, just listen to as we're mastermind, because we're going to mastermind this for at least a month. You know, at least four or five, possibly 6. It depends on how big our conversations get. And so you just get that 1 hour time on Fridays just to talk about it, talk about implementing things, help each other, encourage each other. And it's really nice, isn't it? I think we look forward to it.
And, yeah, I totally look forward to it. And really, if you look at it as if you could even just get one thing out of it that can help your business or help somebody else.
Absolutely. Well, awesome. Thank you, Julie. See, that wasn't so hard. So you guys, we hope to see you Fridays, starting this Friday, June 14th, 9 a.m. Eastern time. Be there, be square. And in the comments of this video, we will make sure, or the description of the video, whatever I figure out, we will make sure you have the link to register for our Zoom meeting. So thanks, Julie. Have a good night.
Good night.
Okay, bye. Here's my kitty.
Bye.